Hello, this is my first video on my new YouTube channel that I'm hoping we can document the changes that we plan to take on this new land that we just bought. We just bought this 90 acres in southern Mississippi, and it was used for cattle grazing and raising cattle. We would like to change it over to raising lots of different types of animals, but also changing some of the land over to permaculture and a food forest and growing perennial vegetables and fruits and vegetables, trees, nut trees, fruit trees. So one of the first things I want to document is where I plan to put my fruit orchard. And this is, we have been looking at lots of places on the property, and we think that this is going to be the best place, we hope, to start growing some of the fruit trees. So you just saw the pond, and it's probably, we don't know exactly, but maybe three acres. It is spring fed, and it has not gone down. We've owned this place for 2 months and it has not gone down. Woo, hello, butterfly. I think it flew right in front of the camera. The level hasn't gone down the whole summer. And we found where the spring is coming out. So that's great. In high rain, it does have an overflow. This is the dike, and then it goes down about 15 to 20 feet down here, and there is an overflow, and it goes into a creek. So all these trees that you see here is a creek area, and you can tell where there's no creeks or drains, they had bahia grass and grazed the cattle on it and kept it short for hay and production. So this little peninsula here, this one here, and then there's one right behind it, right back there, and divided by a little drain that has a couple of, there's a bald cypress there and some river birch. I believe that's a Chinese tallow down there. I need to get closer. We have a lot of Chinese tallow on the property, which my plan is to leave them growing, but I'm going to pollard them, use the tops, the branches for chop and drop, green mulch type thing. So my plan is to not cut them down totally yet, but there are some really, really big ones that we're going to have to do something about because they're making babies everywhere, and we don't want any more Chinese tallow. But I think it will make a good chop and drop type of a tree. So this area is a little bit higher. It's a little bit, both of them are a little bit rounded and raised. We think that it's going to be good to be able to irrigate it. We plan on getting a pump and pumping water from the pond and hoses, maybe drip irrigation, and we can water the fruit trees. My plan is I want to grow as many different kinds of fruit trees as we can. Maybe peaches, figs, maybe some apples, crab apples, mulberries. One fruit tree that I had, we just moved here from Georgia. Back in Georgia, my grandmother grew loquats, and a loquat is maybe about the size of a apricot. Has a humongous seed in the middle that you can't eat, but the fruit is really tasty. I like them, and I have a ton of baby loquat trees, so I probably will be planting quite a few of them out here. It's also an evergreen, which I like that. The leaves are big like a magnolia leaf, southern magnolia. So probably going to plant 2 areas of fruit trees out here, and maybe plant guilds around them, and get rid of most of this grass that's out here. And we will document the progress and see how this all goes. So thanks for watching my first video.